where Lieutenant Mingus is right now. So no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
Today's video takes us to Columbus, Ohio, with a stop at the City Hall, where we're going to listen to baby girl Zach cry and whine about how he wasn't allowed inside his City Hall. And then he's going to go over to the police department and try to get some satisfaction, but gets none over there either. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
Alright, Liberty Trollers, we're just now leaving the City of Columbus City Hall. Wow, as you can see, employees here, public employees who do not want to serve the public, they're digging in their heels saying that they're going to stick with the whole you must sign in or you must have your ID in order to enter into the building, even though I showed them Ohio state law, the statute on that, as well as their very policy in the City of Columbus on the public records policy, public records request policy, and they just will not listen. They will not take a serious look at what I printed out for them online. There is no other policy out there that would contradict that. And those two things together basically state that any member of the public could come in here, get a public records request in person.
Oh, poor little Zach didn't get a FOIA request and he wasn't allowed in his City Hall. You're going to need a safe space later, sweetheart. And your little favorite stuffed teddy bear to comfort you. What about some warm goat milk from Goat Boy's Goats?
They can go to each and every public office inside of the City Hall or any state office in any state building here, and they should have the public records retention schedule available for review, a copy of it thereof, inside every single public office. So that means we can go in there and look at it, and that also means that we don't need to make an appointment to go review it. But they are refusing to listen or comply. We went around the outside of the building, looked inside the windows, got their attention that way by observing our government within the course of their official duties. We were given an unlawful directive by Chad, Director of Security here, saying that members of the public cannot do that, which we all know is false. Told them I was going to keep doing it. Wasn't given any issue after that. Just got a lot of stares and people creating their own privacy by shutting the blinds or standing around, giving me different faces.
Hey Zach, are you going to file another federal lawsuit since your civil rights are violated? They're not really your civil rights, you know that, don't you? They're civil liberties. Civil rights, civil liberties, two different things. But that's okay, I'm not a YouTube law expert like you are.
But yeah, nobody is even willing to go help further as far as grabbing a PIO or the city clerk or anybody else in any other office that would be able to assist a member of the public with their public records request. They just want to shoo everybody online or to make a phone call to schedule an appointment, give up your ID. Man, this place is out of compliance with state statute as well as the public records request policy. They keep saying there's some other policy out there that's newer, yet nobody knows where it is. I think it's just a bunch of BS, or it's something that's going to come out later, probably in the coming months. Law enforcement was unwilling to honor their oath and hold them accountable. We have it on record, both from security and from law enforcement and from others who work here, that they are not going to comply with the law unless an appointment is made, which I believe is just a practice. It's not really, I don't even think it's a policy. I think it's just a practice that they're hoping is going to turn into a policy later.
Oh, poor Zach is really butthurt, isn't he? You poor little thing. You want to fill out a butthurt report? Oh, I got something better. What about Dr. Day's Butthurt Cream? This is the social media formulation. Guaranteed to work. Guaranteed.
But, anywho, we got some help from Inland Auditing. I am free, aka Gandalf. I gave him a call earlier today, and he was gracious enough to help out with identifying these policies and statutes to apply when I came back to present to our public servants to see if they would comply. Obviously, they did not. So I'll be following up on this one. I'll be filing my federal civil lawsuit for civil rights violations. I think prior restraint has a part to play in this, that they're keeping me from gathering content for a story over a policy that, as far as I can tell, doesn't exist. But the policy we do have says I can go in there, any member of the public can go in there and get done what we're trying to do. So I think I stated everything here that happened today at the City Hall in Columbus, Ohio. Please redress your grievances if you feel so inclined. Do it peacefully. Petitioning our government is under the First Amendment, protected under the Constitution. So I would encourage you to do that if that's what you feel inclined to do.
Now, the first time I watched this video, I thought that was the end of it. And I was doing something here, and all of a sudden I heard him talking again. Now he's at the police station to make some complaints. Let's roll that clip.
All right, so we're at the Division of Police Central Headquarters down the road here from the City Hall, where they violate the rights of every member of the public by forcing them to make an appointment, in particular, especially when they're trying to review the public records retention schedule. So hopefully we're able to lodge our complaint here. Let's see what happens. I wanted to speak to is there like a supervisor I can speak to real quick for a complaint, in-person complaint?
So we don't take the IG's office is who takes all our complaints.
Yeah, I don't want to do it online or call. Is there like
They have an office that you can walk into.
What is the name? What is the office?
IG's office.
What is? I'm talking to him right now. What does IG stand for?
Huh?
What does IG stand for?
All in that book.
Okay.
I know.
I'm in a hurry. I'm just wanting some quick information.
Why are you in such a hurry, Zach? You got to get your flight back to Florida or what? Or maybe you got to see your PO officer? Are you on probation in Ohio? Why are you in Ohio? I can't figure this out.
Point it out to me if you'd like.
Okay, that would be great.
That's the address here. That's their hours and a phone number.
Okay, what is the name of the DIC? What does that stand for? Do you know what it stands for, or you have to look to the pamphlet?
I
as
really
well?
don't want to be baited into any of your conversations.
I'm not baiting,
So
officer.
I'd
I just want to know where I can
If
file
you-
a complaint
if
real
you
quick.
Yep. Put your camera on there. On that.
Okay,
sign
what
right
does DIC stand for? You don't know what it stands for?
there. Nope.
Okay, so all right, that's all I was asking.
Okay. Have a good day.
All right, you have the day you deserve.
Zach starts to take the walk of shame, and then he turns around for another encounter. Let's listen in, shall we?
Wow, can't file a complaint in person unless you go to another building. Oh wait. What is your name and badge number? Okay, what's yours, ma'am?
Mine is 1730.
Okay, is there a police department around here?
This is the police department.
This is the headquarters, but it's also a department. Is there like a separate department?
No, it's one.
So it's just one, everything's in the headquarters. Okay. All right, Liberty Trollers, you saw it. We just left the Division of Police Central Headquarters. Apparently, they did not want to help us. They were very demeaning inside. They gave us this address, which I do not have time to go to in person, but there is all the information to file a complaint. Unheard of. They do not take any complaints here in person or at all at the central headquarters, which is a little strange, but we will be lodging an email complaint, and I'll also be calling the DIG, whatever that stands for.
Well, there you have it, good people. Zach's definitely going to need that safe space tonight. He's going to have to rock himself to sleep with his little teddy bear. Yeah, I tell you what, Ohio doesn't play games like some of these states. You go to some of the bigger cities in Ohio, they're not going to play games. That's why you don't see too many frauditors coming out of the state of Ohio. And if you do, they're not in the city buildings like this yahoo's trying to get into. Yeah, well, I don't know why he was in Ohio. Should have stopped up to see Dr. Dave, though. Oh, well. If you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe, because it's a proven fact. There's no shortage of stupid people in the world. Then they post all their exploits online for everyone to point and laugh. And check out Dr. Dave's website at drdave.media. That's always under construction over there, but there's plenty of yahoos to point at and laugh there too. By the way, all you have to do is type in my name, Dr. Dave Debunker of Frauditors, on your favorite search engine. You'll find all my social media platforms, especially Goat Boy. Yeah, I've posted him on every social media platform I can think of. Yeah, he's going to be famous for all the wrong reasons. As far as baby girl Zach goes, I don't know why he can't find a real job. Maybe something in his criminal record? I don't know. Get a job, Zach. Cheers to that, sweetheart.
What's his name? What's his name? I want his name. Hey, don't leave because you're detained, bro. What do you think about your service here today, ma'am?
You know what? If you're gonna be such a jerk.
He was being disorderly. He's being disorderly. And we're not breaking the law. We shouldn't have a problem here, right? Racist. Oh, that's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Lower your voice. You're getting aggressive now. If we're in public property, you have to have a crime in order to trespass us.
Said, take your hands out of your pocket.
I'm asking for a law.
We don't know what the heck
Sir,
you're going to do right
well,
there.
sir, we're not doing anything wrong.
What's the Third Amendment?
Let me go talk to him.
Yeah, nobody knows the damn Third Amendment.
This guy's being disorderly, but it's okay because he's a cop.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
But you can citate them.
Yeah.
Are they going to be cited for disorderly conduct? In America, the land of the free, where we choose to do what we want as long as we don't break the law, who the hell do you think you are?
Fucking man, dude.
I'm not doing anything to
You're a
you.
bitch ass punk.
I'm not doing anything to you.
Bitch ass white shoe.
I'm not doing anything on you.
Freedom of speech, he never said fighting words.
Those are fighting words.
How is that fighting words? If you feel like fighting, it's your problem. He's not doing anything wrong. I can guarantee you, sir, I can take a video of myself farting and thousands will see it.
Dude, you're in my space. Get away from me. Call the police, would you please?
Just know that we are the bosses, bro. We are. You're not. You have a gun? Yeah. It's your Second Amendment. Guess what? I have a camera. We're going to speak to the mayor about this. By the way, sir, you're in Auditing America with over 100 million views on the internet. I don't have to discuss my day with you. Who are you? Can you briefly, in one sentence, tell us what the Third Amendment is? You don't point your finger at people. We weren't harassing anyone. Oh, you assaulted me. I did. You assaulted me. She assaulted me.
Come on, we're on camera. We're on camera. Smack me, okay?
We're talking about violence.
Come on, man.
We're talking about violence.
Get out of
Hey,
my face.
hey, hey.
Get out of my face.
Hey.
Get out of my face.
I'm not backing up. No, you asked me.
You're
I'm
causing a
not.
disturbance.
If you touch her, you're going to go to jail.
I'm not touching her.
Get back up.
I don't want to touch either
Back
one
up.
of you.
Oh, the shit show at the post office. You should be crying about that line that you're making, my God.
Why are you crying about cameras?
I have an anxiety problem.
What's your name?
I don't answer questions. And that is why, my friends, Mr. America does what he does. And then you become a tyrant.
And we can nicely refuse.
I'm a tyrant. Who are you?
Who are you?
You're sitting here
Who are
recording
you?
people without their permission.
I'm a camera guy, and I'm in a public place. What's your problem, bro? I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss.
If I take their mask face, then we can record yourself.
What you gonna? I bet you don't have the balls to do that. We have authorization.
I don't want to be on your camera.
Maybe being in a public
How
place is
about
not the
common
best.
courtesy?
Now it's your turn to walk away.
I can walk away whenever I really.
Walk away now.
Am I being detained?
No, that's why I just told you to
Okay,
walk
I'm
away.
free to
That's
leave.
the opposite of detainment.
Oh, okay, I'm free to leave.
So go ahead. Yes, please.
Okay, I'm free to stay too. Listen, bro. Slow your roll.
You have an appointment.
I'm not talking to you. What the Third Amendment is, and I'll be on my way. You don't have to tell me verbatim. You can just tell me briefly what's the Third Amendment about. Why'd you do that?
We asked you multiple times.
Okay, but why did you do that? I don't need to speak with you, sir.
Who do you need to speak with?
Get away from me.
I'm not doing anything wrong. You're too close, bro.
Never break the law. I know my boundaries. I know where I'm at. I'm not interfering with anybody. I don't need you guys to explain to me how to behave myself. Take this one more personal because I've been in there and I know exactly what you guys do. I know exactly how you guys treat the inmates. Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again. All right? Keep your hands to yourself. Why are you touching me, bro? You are a Nazi, sir. And we can get you fired. You know that?
Traveling, we can ask you to leave.
You don't. You can ask, but I can nicely refuse if I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. Hey, man, but you have a gun and I want you to stay away from me. Before you enter those doors, all of you stick your tongue in your asses. You touch me. You touched me. Why you put your hands
Okay,
on
I'm
me?
going to call the police.
Why you put your hands on me though? You hit me. You can't go anywhere. Look at this guy is following me. Leave me alone. She hit me. She hit me. It's on video. She hit me, and now she's detained by the police. I have freedom of speech. You don't tell me what to do. Who do you think you are? Let's stay right here. No, you can't. You're escaping. Yeah, you're helping a criminal. That's a crime too. You were all up in my face. Why don't you get in my face again, stupid? I'm sick of you.
I don't think there's a crime that's been committed.
You haven't made an investigation.
Okay, well, did he assault you?
What are you gonna arrest me for? Trespassing? What's the crime? You need a crime. You need a crime to trespass somebody in a public place. What's the crime?
Sir, I tried to explain.
What's the crime?
Clearly, you just want to argue.
Well, no. Of course, I want to argue. I've been violated right now.
First one.
You're required to know
What's the
this.
first one?
I'm asking you.
What's the first one?
I'm asking you, sir.
What's the first one?
What you tell me?
I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you, sir.
Okay.
You don't give us orders. What don't you understand about that?